that people always talk about the Butler way, and I think that has a lot to do with the Butler volleyball program as well. It's about the relationships that we make, and it's just a family here, and everyone is looking out for each other, especially on our team. The coaches really make sure that it's not just about volleyball. We really are a family, and we spend so much time together, so it's really special to have a group that really cares about each other and is always, fighting for one another and just leaving it all out there on the floor every day.
And you can see it on the floor, how well we connect and everything. The one thing we always stress is our communication, and I think it's because, leadership-wise, everybody wants to be a leader, which is a great thing to have, but I think at times it kind of messes up certain things. I think that's one thing we can work on is our communication with that.
I think that I can definitely improve my blocking, but also I would love to be a 6 rotation player, so that means I need to be able to serve, receive, and dig balls, all 6 rotations, so that's definitely something I can work on individually.
And for me, there's always room for improvement with my setting. I can be more consistent with my sets. One thing that we've been working on in the spring with me is my defense. The other teams, you go after the setters just to get the balls out of system. So I'm always a go-to target for the other team. So that's one thing. I want my team to be able to rely on me. And they know that when a ball's hit at me, I'm going to be able to dig it. So that's one thing for me that I'm going to work on.
I think my energy. I'm a very energetic person by nature, and I think that shows in my play. I get along with everybody, and I feel like whether it's offensively or defensively, I can bring something to the table.
For me, I think it's just to keep improving throughout the season and being a better leader, because as a setter, it's just in your nature to be the leader. Everybody looks to you. You're touching every single ball. So I think for me, she wants me to be more of that leader, somebody that they can look up to.
As an outside, you know that you are going to get a ball that can be a perfect set or an offset, and Mac's job, no matter how bad the pass is, it's her job to better the ball, and she does a really good job of that, especially to the pin hitters. No matter where it is, it's kind of our job to put it away no matter how the set is.
They're always a go-to person. They're always somebody I can depend on. When it's a bad pass, I know I can get them a ball and they're going to convert it. So it's pretty much like peanut butter and jelly, stuff like that. So it's always my go-to. Coming in, we had another freshman setter, so I knew we were battling for a spot. So my mentality coming in was okay, I have a chance, get a starting spot. And I worked my hardest in the summer in preseason. I came in during the summer. I think that kind of gave me one up because I was making connections with the hitters, which I think that kind of helped me in the season. I was more prepared for that. And then the seniors and Mary and Mert did a great job getting us freshmen involved in the summer and getting us used to how they ran their system and stuff. So that was really awesome. And then I think with them helping me and the other freshmen, that helped me kind of settle in and helped me be more comfortable throughout the season. I think that's what helped me with how successful I was.
I feel like we're in every single game, and usually we're able to pull out the win, but the games that we did lose were always so close. So I feel like we just have to go in with the mentality that we're going to win this game, and we have to leave everything on the floor, every game, every point. So I think that'll take us there because we have the talent.
Yeah, and I think last season when we would get in those tight moments, we would just give up at the end of games. And I think, especially with the group we have now, we don't give up. I mean, right now we have 9 players, and we're playing against teams who have 20 players, and we're not giving up at all. So I think that's a good tone that we're setting for the freshmen, and they'll follow in our steps like that, and I think that'll be good for us next season.
We have a big freshman class coming in, so that's going to be a big transition to come in to be such a young team. But I also think that it can kind of be an advantage because in the Big East there's so many good teams, and with so many seniors leaving, I think that won't be looked at as one of the strongest teams. So nobody really knows what to expect, and I think being an underdog can be a really great place to be, and we can kind of just jump on teams and nobody knows what's coming. It is so crazy. Time has flown by. I can't believe it's going to be my last season, but I'm so excited. I think we have a really good year ahead of us.
What I'm about to do is going to ask you a question, or it's not really a question, it's a statement. You're going to fill in the blank. Okay. Butler Volleyball will...
Wait.
And for you?
Compete.
And if it's championship point against Marquette, who are you setting?
Oh gosh. Honestly, not because Mary's sitting right next to me. Mary is one of the most consistent hitters that we have, and I know that she'll put the ball away. So I go to Mary.
So, and what are you gonna set? What are you gonna set, Mary?
A pinball. Mary's, yep. So.
Game point, I know I'm going to get the set. I'm calling for a pinball. It's my favorite thing to hit.